Factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Finds him over the middle. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. Down the left sideline he goes. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 now. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Report!
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 8. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They've got a man in motion. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw here from Richardson. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside.
He has the Indianapolis touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, first and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself...
Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They start out with 3rd and 4. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
A give to Mitchell, running left. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw for Jackson. This finds Mitchell complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
these intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Andrews with the catch. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Play action, here's Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore! They'll try this extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. Flush down out to his left. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Working quickly here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Colts are on the move here. 1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead just before halftime. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Mitchell up the middle. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Middle.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Taylor makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, it's Richardson. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Taylor now up the middle. Big gap up the middle. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Sit on. Hey, middle. 180. Ready, shot. Sit on.
Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Jackson, quick pass wide. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready, shot.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Mitchell. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. Second down now, 7 to go. Now it's Jackson. And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our...
Alpha, sit on. 180. Ready, shot. Yo. Alpha.
Jackson looking to throw. He throws a bullet, throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Richardson back to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This is brought in at the 15. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts drive their lead to 11. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. This play goes for 36. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, Jackson gets this one to Andrews. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
1st down, here's Lamar. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Jackson taking a big shot for the end zone. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Jackson's going to throw again. Into the hands of Walker. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he gets this forward to the 19. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. All set up now for 1st and 10. And again, it's Jackson. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
And he'll fight for what he can to the 15. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Let's go. Now Richardson to throw. He's got him. That's McBride. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They give to Taylor, right side.
That's got to be so frustrating for them. I mean, you're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 37. This one finds Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Colts looking at a 3-0 start to the season. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw here from Richardson. On target to his man Taylor. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Running right, this is Taylor. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Running back, motioning right. Richardson on 3rd. Has it down close. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.